Howdy. How goes it, Stonecrafters? I apologize for the long-awaited video. Um, Somebody just hit me the other day, and they asked me for a video about why I chose to be excuse me, why I chose to go vegan, and that whole ordeal behind it, what it does to your body, the benefits or whatever. So here goes my 2 cents, right? The main reason I went is really freedom. I don't want to have to be dependent upon the system. That's the long and short of it. Um, it's healthy. I'm all about the source as an alchemist in my pursuit of being like perfected. The alchemical wedding or union, right? I'm big on finding or not swaying from the source or the original point. So my thing is we're designed to be vegan. We're not designed to eat flesh, decayed, rotten, anything of that matter, right? So I started just researching. Like I was tired of weighing what I weighed. I gained like 10 pounds from high school to my Navy days. So and that just kind of threw me off. I started realizing I wasn't thinking clearly. I had a whole lot of it was just a whole lot of fog in my day to day operation. And from where I was in like in the high school region, football days, my swimming days, those days, it was, complete 180 for my standard. So I started looking into things and I started experimenting. I started searching and I found out that basically everything organic, alkaline, electric, whatever you want to call it, everything that we're naturally supposed to have is what helps boost your immune system, your blood, your iron, your mental clarity, your endurance, the oxygen intake, everything, your pH scale, everything, vision, you feel me, everything. So I just started looking into it, and it made me want to do it myself. So that's pretty much the health benefits, especially fasting and things like that that goes along into it for me. So that's pretty much the reason why I got started. How I got started, really it was actually recently. I've been eating vegan and or electric, for a while now, fasting, drinking nothing but water here and there, right? But as far as starting my own, growing my own food, I found out that the easiest way to do it, because I had not plants, but I had seeds for eons now, it seems like. But I never planted so much. When I did, it always kept on falling short, right? I found this out recently that you can buy garden kits at, your local Home Depot or Lowe's, things of that nature, right? And there's all types, it'll be certain plant based. You can have a raised bed, you can have different types of platforms, you can have an in-house, you can have shelters for it, like almost a garage type shelter, but it's fit for plants. It's so many little garden kits that you can pick up. And then from there, all it is just trial and error. You plant this, you find out the season that it can grow in. I stay in Florida, so most of my stuff can grow year round. Now, prime is mainly from spring to like right at the beginning of fall where we grow most of our plants, or where I'm able to, you know, to get the best fit for it. Excuse me. But yeah, that's as soon as you get whatever kit, or as soon as you just all you got to do is start with a plot. Dig your little garden up or dig your little soil, your own little plot, your area, and just go from there. If you want watermelon, tomatoes, peppers, or sour sop, or bananas, or grape, or whatever you want, you just go from there. And it's trial and error. You figure out how long it lasts, when to pluck it, or when to stem, when to trim it, when to everything is just trial and error. And you learn by just experience. You go in there, put your head to the fire, or put your head to the wall, and then you just keep on, keep on, keep on. And it depends on what you want too. If you want like grapes, if you want dates, if you want, uh, anything, excuse me, it's just all trial and error. You learn through that. Then they also got little resources online, or sometimes like if you go to plantationproducts.com, it'll tell you when the prime when the prime season is for planting whatever that plant is, that plant, fruit, whatever that seed is. It'll tell you the prime season based upon where you're at or what region you're in, and it'll tell you the prime season or when you're supposed to or when you should plant it, right? Um, so that's pretty much where I got started in what well, where I got started was mainly because of the health, and then how I got started was just looking for gardening kits, excuse me. And ever since then, I've just been learning and growing. Right now, I have peppers, tomato, squash, and watermelon. And I just planted these just a few weeks ago because, like I said, I've been going through so much. There's a lot of moving pieces. But I just planted these in my little garden kit just a few weeks back. Tomatoes, peppers, and squash are doing all right. The watermelon is kind of funky for me. I don't know what I did or didn't do, but the watermelon is kind of lacking. But it's cool. I got like 3 packs of it, so I'm working on that. But all in all, I'll say this because I don't want to keep this video too long. All in all, I'll say this. Self-sufficiency is the ultimate goal. I don't believe in the system, nor do I support it. And I'm not willing to be a slave. And it's not just me. I'm a big firm believer on the ripple effect. Right? Whether I do it, it still has multiple effects on multiple people close or far from me, right? So my thing is like Ali Sadiq is a comedian, and he was like, yeah, you 20, 30, you young, willing, and able-bodied. What about your relatives, your aunts, uncles, your parents, or your grandparents that ain't able-bodied up to walk to that that farmer's market to get that organic food or that plants or those vegetables or whatever, and try and increase their health or their longevity, whatever. What if they're not able to? You feel me? I don't want to put nobody that I happen to relate with or I'm close with on any level in that type of position. So if I can save that, in the best way I can to any degree, then I'm gonna go ahead and do whatever I can. So like I said, it's not just about me; it's about the people I hold near and dear to me as well. And if I can grow my own food, that eliminates a lot. One, money. I had funny story. When I was in the Navy, I was doing a budget plan, and I went to go see this little financial aid help or financial assistance lady, and the lady told me that I had. It don't matter how much money I had, but or I was making or whatever. But basically, I was spending. One of the things I took from it was that with me eating out, because I'm not the best cooker at all or cook at all. So the lady told me I spent $900 on eating out, and I'm like, damn, that's just a whole lot of money, bro, to be spending on anything. I don't care what it is. If it's not like a one investment, because you can eat once a day and not be full, so that can repeat 2, 3, 4 times a day, maybe. You feel me? So that 900 for that year starts to add up. That could have been 900 in rent, phone bill, petroleum, whatever. 900 spent in that is not really the best way to go. So you can buy your own gardening kit, 10, 20, 30, 40, $50, depending on what you want, and go from there. And the seeds, these plants don't cost but so much, And then trial and error. All it takes is you to be there, water, sunlight, some air, everything we naturally need. You feel me? So that was pretty much my journey into it. And just to finish that tidbit, the main reason why I'm doing this is all due to self-sufficiency. I don't want to have to depend, rely, want, ask anybody unless I absolutely have to for anything. And like the old philosophers and shamans said, food is the medicine. So if I'm able to grow it, you feel me? Why not? Rather than pay for it, because all you paying for is that fake shit, the shit they produce. You feel me? So they can make a profit off this, and that whole I ain't finna get into all that. Excuse me. So that's all I got. I'm gonna keep it short as I can. Self-sufficiency is the goal. Health benefits, saving money. And if you want to get started, like I said, just go to your local Home Depot or Lowe's, or you can go to their website, look online, figure out pricings or whatever you want. You can go to a website for your plants, plantationproducts.com, and they got seeds, or you can actually go to Walmart or just buy fruits at your farmer's market or whatever your local market is. And if it's organic, then that fruit or that plant will have its own seeds as well, and you can just start from there. That's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in.